Hey guys, it's Big Bimo What Ifs here. We're gonna come back at you with. Give me a second. I completely forgot. It's part 7 of What If Luffy Was Overpowered. God, we left off on Dressrosa. Obviously, this is obviously some big changes have been made to the series, mainly around the fact that Luffy is way too overpowered. But I feel like this is gonna be a big part. All right, now Shanks would obviously, yeah. This is when we find out, like, because obviously throughout the story we've been talking about they talked about Elbaf, right? And obviously, I think this is the first time we see, like, no. Okay, that's once that's after Cake Island, or uh, whatever that arc was. Anyways, God, I'm blanking right now. But anyways, we know Shanks is probably gonna be in Elbaf. We wouldn't know where Whitebeard is gonna be because in the story he's dead. But um, I know Marco and stuff, like, where he went was like near well, they went to Cake Island. Obviously Zoro and that group went to Wano. uh, Nezu Mamashi went to he went to find Marco, which is that island. Alright, anyways, okay, alright, so obviously we're going to Dressrosa. Straw Hat Crew heads over to Dressrosa. I think it's just cause of Law, right? Now, obviously, Law and Luffy are in this alliance, the Straw Hat Alliance, with uh, Whitebeard and Shanks. Shanks already, I don't even know if Luffy would still have his straw hat because Shanks already knows he's a good pirate and he's, like, basically gonna become Pirate King no matter what. Like, it's come on, it's Luffy. Now, all right, now. I don't. God. Anyways. Alright, so obviously, because of Joker or Dofi, they would be heading into Dressrosa. Obviously, they set foot. I'm pretty sure it was the whole crew that was there, right? Yeah. If I'm correct, it was the whole crew. Now, anyways, obviously, they would split up as before because it's obviously an enemy country. Alright, yeah, anyways. Now, as I said to some people in the comments, who were like, "Oh yeah, these people, their bounties should be, higher and stuff." Well, even though they're part of a Yonko crew, which is Luffy's crew, they're not exactly known, and no, they weren't they weren't involved in the God, what is it called? They weren't involved in the Marineford arc, so they're not too well known. Now, I feel like even though, like, they weren't well known then, they just went through Fishman Island and Punk Hazard. So I feel like this is when the whole crew gets their next jump. Obviously, except for Luffy. Luffy's right now is gonna stay stagnant for a good while. Now, all right, now, all right. Let me see. All right, let me get a piece of paper. I want to write this down. just so I know the bounties. Give it a second. Right, where is it? All right, one of these should work. Okay. All right. Anyways, so first we'll start off with Luffy. As I said in the last episode or part, whatever. Luffy. All right, let's get them down first. Obviously Jinbei did promise to join the crew. Obviously he's not an official part of the team yet. Now, Zoro at this point, compared to his old self, Zoro, Sanji, even Usopp, Brook, and especially Nami, they're all overpowered. Now, I believe Luffy would have as his, Luffy would probably have the first four as commanders, or obviously Zoro being his first mate. Now, so there's Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Chopper. As I said in a previous part, that Nami does have the hurricane fruit or weather fruit, whatever. They're basically the same thing. It's a form of weather. It's a natural disaster in all honesty. But anyways, Frankie, Brooke, and Robin. All right, obviously. All right, okay. No, this is before Dressrosa. All right. So, Luffy being a Yonko, he would have um 3 point. Well, what did I say? 3.75 billion. All right. Zoro being the first mate of a Yonko crew, his would jump up straight to 500 mil. All right. Nami, first of all, being the lover, as well as having the hurricane fruit, as well as being experienced in hockey, as well as being basically one of the commanders of his crew. She's up there at, let's say, 440 mil, 440 million. All right, Usopp. Usopp is 200 mil. All right, so he's not God Usopp yet. He's already at 2 mil. All right, 200 mil. Okay. Sanji, 480 mil, easy. He's a little bit behind Zoro because Zoro, Chopper would be. I feel like at this point, since Luffy's a Yonko crew and not just a supernova. I believe Chopper would go up to obviously less than Usopp. Maybe more. I'd say he'd match Usopp. How about that? 200 mil. Frankie, um, we're gonna put him at a solid. Um, we're gonna have him less than Nami, so 400 mil. All right, they're all gonna be in the 100 mils. All right, because they're Yonko crew members, and their main parts. They're not like the lackeys, you know. Brooke, 460 mil. He's the Soul King, dude. Soul King. Come on. He's in all honesty, I don't even know why I'm giving him 460 mil. Like he should be at up there at like 10 bill, you know, because he's the Soul King. All right, and Robin, being wanted all over the world. I'm going to put her at 430. So in between, she's no 420. You know, 420. They're in like 20 intervals. I'm sorry, and she's in between Frankie and Nami, since she's the person with the secrets of Ohara and stuff. She's like the last survivor of Ohara. All right, now we can get started with the rest of the what if. Now, obviously, they go in, they split up. Which the first group I'm pretty sure was Kinemon, um, Luffy, Frankie, and someone else. God, was it? It wasn't Sanji. Sanji was with the pervert group, which means he was with Oh wait, then it wouldn't be Kinemon. Oh no, then Luffy was with Zoro, and I think Kinemon. Yeah, yeah. All right. Anyways, now obviously they would find out about the tournament. Obviously, the Mayor no me is not the prize. Let's just say the Yami Yami no me. Bam, Blackbeard. I just realized that Blackbeard. All right, now because he's not in this story now. All right, so obviously the Yami Yami's Nomi's on for this. Now Luffy would obviously go undercover for this, having had a kind of connection. I'm not sure if in this point or in this timeline, if Luffy would, or no, if Dofi would be gunning for Luffy's head right now, just because he ruined his operations and, like, basically killed Caesar. But yeah. Anyways, I forgot what the group with Nami, Chopper, Usopp. I forgot how that goes. I think they try to invade a like this little base because they hear of Sugar, right? That's her name, Sugar, right? Anyways, gosh, what is? There's so much that happens in this arc. I can't even like tell you the order. Like, obviously there's a tournament. Um, let's zoom through the tournament first, and then like deal with everything else. Obviously, Luffy would meet Rebecca while trying to hide his identity. So he'd become friends with Rebecca. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. All right. Anyways, so obviously the whole thing with Rebecca, obviously meeting her, um, the blocks would happen. Like everyone being separated into their own blocks. I think Luffy was like B or C, and then Rebecca was like afterwards or something. Anyways, obviously Lucy would go into battle. Not Luffy. It's Lucy. All right. Obviously, I think in Group A it was Bartholomew. Bartolomeo. I'm a name him. I'm a Bart's Club, so Bartolomeo. I'm gonna pronounce it like that. If you have a problem, or if you just you know it's not correct, then let me know in the comments. I hope I got it right. Anyways, so obviously Bartholomew would fanboy after finding out, because he would know right away that he would know right away that God, I'm sorry. Anyways, he would know that all right, anyways. Okay, so he would all right, he would know that Luffy is, Lucy. Anyways, and he would still admire him because of how Logtown went with the whole execution thing. I mean, obviously Luffy would smile in the face of death. He's Luffy. Now, as far as it goes with I think Rebecca would win her thing. Don Chinjao would win his. Cavendish, I think he won his. If not, no, yeah, no. He beat everyone, and then Rebecca won. If I'm correct. All right. Anyways, okay. Obviously, it would be going on the one-on-ones. I think it was. Obviously, Danchinja would be pissed about Garp and stuff, because they would find out. Cavendish would be mad, but obviously wouldn't test it, since Luffy's a Yonko. He would be like, yeah, you stole my spotlight, but like I'm not gonna do anything about it, Luffy would win. Oh no, Luffy would have to go. I think that's when everything happens with the military. Oh no, with the Marines cornering everyone. Right? I'm pretty sure that happened. But obviously Sabo would come in and be like, "Yo, I'll take over." And in this one, Sabo would get the Yami Yami no Mi. Obviously, since the Mara no Mi, Ace still has that. But in all honesty, the Yami Yami no Mi just makes him more OP. It's really all it is. What's it called? The Yami Yami no Mi sucks in whatever you have control over darkness and stuff. It's pretty OP. Now, anyways, if I'm correct, this would probably be around the same time after all the fighting would go down between like the toys and stuff. Freaking. What's her name? Candy, right? Yeah. Anyways, I think the name of the little girl is Candy, and sorry, and she would do the same thing where it's like gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like thinking of like everything right now, or like thinking and stuff. But like God, right now I'm so like lost. Alright. Okay. Gosh, I forgot how to play this game. Okay, alright, alright, so obviously, the whole thing with Usopp and his observation hockey, obviously, he knows it, though. He knows it. He's already been training it for multiple years. Now, he would it would definitely be faster process after meeting the people of God, the Tontata, right, the small people. Oh yeah, they would meet them, obviously learn about the toys and stuff, learn about candy. That's her name, right? Freaking the hobby fruit, what turns people into things, and you can give them demands or orders that they have to follow for the rest of their lives. Um, Obviously we have the main puppet boss, who's just Kairos. Um, I forgot the king's name, so I'm just gonna name him King Riku, right? Okay, yeah. Anyways, the whole thing with Sanji and Violet or Voila, whatever, Viola. I'm not sure how you would pronounce Viola, Voila. They could be pronounced either way. Anyways, same thing with her would happen. Obviously, for at first Sanji gets beat up, and then again, saying like kind words and stuff. Obviously, she frees him. God. There's so much that happens, bro. This is like one of the largest freaking arcs. Obviously, I went through it like a couple weeks ago. I read through it about a month ago, and yeah, but still, it's like God, such a large thing, so much stuff. Okay, I'm sorry if this is butchered. This is already 22 minutes, and I've barely gotten into it. Now, all right. So everything would happen with Usopp. Obviously, he'd be held up this time after knocking out Candy and saving everyone who was a toy. Now, all right. He'd be named God Usopp, but he wouldn't be injured this time. Obviously, he wouldn't go through all the pain and stuff, all the beating up. Because he would end it quicker. All right. Obviously they'd still have to deal with all their guards and stuff. But yeah, that's mainly how it goes. That that way. God. All right. What happens next? Now, obviously, they have to fight the people from the Don Quixote family. Obviously, with having the help of all the people from the competition, stuff like that. Uh, Viola. I'm gonna just call her Viola, Violet, whatever. The Tuntata tribe, which is like the small people, and all the people who just turned back from toys. Now, obviously, it'd be a full-on raid. I think Zoro would obviously go against. I forgot the name of that one guy that turns into stone with the bitch voice. Yeah, the bitch voice. Like imagine the most toughest dude in a bar, but he comes in like, "Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, don't fuck with me, bro. I'm all gang and shit, you know, cuz." That type of guy, like he looked tough, he all big and brolic, but he got the voice of a middle school girl, like a preteen girl, dude. Like, come on. Anyways, I'm sorry. All right. What else happens? I forgot who fights who. Sanji fights. I forgot who fights who, but this is where Nami would make a big ass name for herself. Obviously, Sanji, Brook, Zoro too. This their things are gonna skyrocket and stuff, but they're at least they're gonna go up. Okay, now Nami, um, obviously having to go against the little the maid soldiers from one of the guys' devil fruits on the Don Quixote family. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. But anyways, one of the families devil fruits. Obviously, they have those like minions. I forgot what. They have like a. Uh, God, man. Anyways, I feel like Nami would use her hurricane fruit to like helps Zoro against this big large guy. I forgot who this guy is, but she would probably use some like lightning strikes or something like that on him, and break down the rock because lightning is, bro, like hotter than the sun like as soon as it makes impact. Bro, it's powerful. Anyways, obviously, Nami would help Zoro win. It would be pretty quick. Obviously, Law would have probably had to deal with. I think earlier in the day, he would have probably had to deal with going against Fujitora and uh what's his name, Fujitora and Doflamingo at the same time. Now, obviously, it's Law is out of commission after doing that, so it would be all up to Luffy. Now, Fujitora knows he stands no chance, but Dofi would obviously be the cockiest person ever. Uh, Obviously not as bad as Bakugo. Bakugo is obviously the all time worst character ever. Of any anime. Like, who cares about all these people killing who are scumbags that you just never like? Yeah, no, Bakugo trumps that all because of it's Bakugo. Now, all right, now, Dofi would still obviously face off. He would probably put up the bird cage eventually, um, knowing that like most of his forces are going down. Zoro and Nami would finish up with that big guy. Obviously, the rest of the crew would finish up with whoever they were facing. Much easier, much easier. Like, come on, the Sanji we know right now is probably more powerful than the raid suit Sanji that we're gonna know eventually. Um, like like this is how OP I'm saying like Sanji we know now can trash raid suit Sanji that we're gonna know. But when he gets his raid suit, he's gonna be like, come on, come on. That's like Luffy level, Luffy after Katakuri fight level type thing, you know. Um. Anyways, all right. Anyways, everything would go on. Luffy having not yet found a really good opponent that he can use like Gear Fourth on. Um, Even this fight. With the fact that he's even though he's what 20 plus years younger than Dofi, he he's mastered Conqueror's Haki more than Dofi, and yeah, he's just playing better. I don't know what to say. Dude, I've already told you. Luffy is a Yonko level, pirate. So Gosh, I'm butchering this, guys. I'm so sorry. You're literally sitting through 30 minutes of rambling, and I hope everyone can hear this. I hope this doesn't cut out. But anyways, um, if I would go quick, elephant gum elephant gun, uh, really big one to Dofi. Obviously, when Dofi's using his evolved or awakened paramecia string par- his awakened Ito no Mi. Now, obviously with his attacks, like his pincer attacks, they wouldn't stand a chance against even hockey infused. They would fall short of this of Luffy's. I think it was like third gear, like elephant gun, gum elephant gun. It would take a couple of these. Obviously, it would be a pretty action packed fight, but it wouldn't be as long as the fight beforehand. Now, obviously, uh, everyone else is trying to fight the bird cage, which is slowly closing in. Um, I believe that um, Zoro would be able to cut it. He's much closer to being the number one swordsman in this world. Um, Zoro trained, obviously already being mastering hockey, uh, or being extremely skilled in hockey and having trained with Mihawk. Um, I think Zoro would be top 10, if not, like, I don't know, top 5 swordsman already. Like, he's close. He's like just behind Mihawk at this point. Like, he can give Mihawk a good fight, but Mihawk would still win. Uh, like, and there's still a fair margin. Like a little gap between that. Now, what happens? Obviously, Luffy defeats him. Law's like, yo, this is great. Obviously they don't kill him because Fujitora and stuff. Obviously, uh, Fujitora is like, oh yeah, you saved them, but then the flip of the coin and stuff, and obviously they're gonna try to get uh, like they're gonna try to catch this group. Obviously, it doesn't work. But still, them being Marines all over the island already, they would have known of the feats of all this crew. Okay, now, or at least most of the crew. Now obviously the crew escapes with Law. In turn, obviously Law doesn't have his crew right now. They're at Zoe. Um, I forgot what really happens. Like what they really learn at this arc. I'm gonna end it here because obviously I rambled on about Dressrosa, which I couldn't even give you guys the full details, which I'm very sorry about. And I don't know. I'd rather not prolong it anymore. But anyways, comment down below. Any corrections or anything like that you noticed or needed me to make. What else? Oh yeah. Let me know, like, comment any suggestions of what other what ifs you might want me to do. I have some ideas that I think are really cool, that I might do. All right, and I mean, I guess this has been Big Bimo What Ifs. Have a good night. Have a good day, and peace.